Healing comes through what? Well, we start out by knowing that there's actually nothing to be healed, only truth to be revealed. So there's healing isn't coming through anything, only truth is. When we reveal truth, and what is the truth? That we are powerful, creative, spiritual beings. Way more powerful than we realize. We may be caught up in all kinds of circumstance that we think is bigger than us, that we think there's nothing we can do anything about, that we think we're not going to come out of this with, being better for it. When in fact, there's no such thing as a circumstance that won't turn out for our highest and best as long as we stand in that place of that kind of knowing. Because that's what it takes, is that we stand in a place of knowing. And when we do, the truth reveals itself in ways that we never even expected. I have experienced this so many times in my life. The truth showing up after doctors gave me 5 days to live. The truth showing up after several other events I've had, like pneumonia and allergies towards flour, my summer allergies used to be horrendous, and I don't have them anymore. And not because I do drugs, because I don't do any Western medicine drugs. And so I know what's possible when we actually are willing to dig deep into ourselves and know the truth of who we are. And the funniest part about it, is how often I forget. With everything that's happened, with all the good I've seen through knowing the truth, I am astounded at how often, in the midst of a circumstance, I can forget and actually think that circumstance is real, and thus get banged with the results of that circumstance in a way that I may not have had I remembered the truth. So when it comes to healing, the key is in the truth. Remembering that you are a powerful, creative, spiritual being having a human experience in which you have way more power and control over than you may think. And if it looks like you're not, you have a higher self that is guiding you towards something greater than you can see. I mean, that's really key here as well, is that in our minds, in our thoughts, sometimes we think of things and think of the results we want and think of what should occur from a place of mortality, when in fact we are immortal. Now, I know that's a big idea, but it doesn't make it any less true. And I know it's not an easy idea only because I've been working at it so long myself. And yet, whenever I can find a way to grab a hold of myself and remember who I truly am, that's where I experience miracles, and I know that you will too.